Welcome, friends. Today we are making these delicious, juicy ribeye steaks on the stovetop. This pack came in 4, but I decided to cook 2 on the stovetop and 2 I decided to grill outside. Stay tuned. Okay, I have my 4 beautiful ribeyes here, and I am just going to start with adding some meat tenderizer. This is not a requirement, I just like to add this to both sides. It just makes the meat so much more just tender. And I haven't decided yet, especially if I'm going to sear these in the skillet. It makes a difference. So I choose to add the meat tenderizer. Then I'm going to add just my basics pretty much. I'm going to add my seasoning salt, my go-to. You can add any herb of choice or spices, but not a whole lot because I just want the taste. I want to taste that beef, you know. So I'm just going to flip these over. And I could just do everything on one, of course, before flipping, but you get the idea. And I'm going to add these in the refrigerator for about 6 hours. I'm starting on these this morning just to season and let them marinate. And oh, they're going to be so good. So I'm going to go in now with my garlic powder. I will not use onion powder this time, but feel free to add if you like. Next, I'm going to add, of course, my black pepper. Who doesn't love black pepper? Layla's down here just agreeing with me. Okay, and I'm going to flip these over since I didn't for the garlic powder. And I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic powder on the other side. And the black pepper is with them. How do you guys season your steaks if you're cooking them in the oven or on the stovetop? I would love to know. Okay, and then the black pepper. Okay, and I'm just going to add these to my container here. And we're going to place these beauties in the refrigerator. All right, in the refrigerator we go. Okay, let me move my camera back. Okay, I've added some vegetable oil to my skillet and I have it on medium-high heat. I didn't want to add too much because I really want the steak to be seared well when I place it on in the hot skillet. So that's what we have here. So hopefully this is hot enough. So I have my beautiful steaks here. They have actually been in the refrigerator for about 7 hours. All right, so we are good. I'm going to go ahead and add just 2 actually. We're going to fix just 2 for dinner tonight, and I'm going to let the other 2 actually marinate even more, and then I'll cook those tomorrow. Okay, and we're going to add my first steak in. I think this is hot, yeah. Pretty hot there. So I'm going to add my 2 steaks. I was going to cook them all, but I like them pretty fresh on the day we eat them. So I'm just going to wait and saute these tomorrow. It's so quick to do, so it's not even a big deal. So I'm going to let these cook for a little bit, probably for about 3 to 4 minutes. And I'm going to increase the heat just to let them cook. And I want them golden browned. Now, if you want these cooked all the way through well done, you can place these in the oven for a few minutes. But I think I'm going to cook them enough that we only need to fry these in the skillet. So I'll be back shortly. And I forgot to add me some parsley flakes to my steaks. I always do that, especially when I bake them, but I'm going to go ahead and just add to the top. I love parsley flakes on just about anything. And why not add a little bit more of my seasoning salt? My husband loves these well cooked. I don't like a lot of seasoning typically on mine, but he does, so let's do that. Nothing wrong. You can play with it. This is your meal. Add as you wish. All right, let me check and see how these are looking. Okay, I want them a little bit more seared. Maybe I need to turn up the heat a little bit. I think these are almost ready on one side. I cannot wait for dinner, I tell you. All right, so let's do this. That looks great. And you can cook this a little longer, but this is good. This is good for me. Oops. That looks heavenly. Oh, goodness. Now let me go in, of course, and add my parsley flakes on each side. And you know I have to top this with some butter. Now I'm going to add some butter here now. But if you were to place these in the oven, you can place the little bit of butter on it then and just place them in the oven if you do that. But I think I'm done with this actually. So we're just going to go ahead and get that butter on here, and I'm just going to smear that in. Butter makes everything taste better. And I like to put quite a bit on here too. No one said this is going to be a healthy meal. It's my protein though, so hey, what's not healthy about it? I love butter on steaks. It takes it up a million notches to me. All right. That butter has melted. I don't know if I really need to change it over, but you know what? I want that butter all over my steaks. So why not? Just do that, and I may add some on this side. It's good and in the skillet now, so I really don't have to. But you know what? I'm going to. Just a little anyway. Just a little. Well, a little more than a little, but that's okay. All right, guys. I'm making a mess and splatting butter. But now I'm just going to let these cook and soak up this butter, and then we're going to take them off and plate it. That's it. And I like my steaks medium. My husband likes medium well to well, so this will be perfect for him though. So we're going to side this. Either asparagus or a side salad. I'm going to eat broccoli and our sweet potatoes. So this is going to be delicious. This looks cooked, so we will not put these in the oven. This looks perfect to me. And that's all it is to it, guys. It is really simple. I like my steaks pretty much the same way. Especially if they're not on the grill, I'm going to just saute them in a pan. But feel free to add whatever you would like to add. And here we are, guys. These steaks are finished. Don't they look amazing? Let me pick this up. I'm going to plate this until we're ready to eat. Don't these look just absolutely delicious? Like I said, I just marinated these in the refrigerator. Add your seasoning of choice. And the longer you let it sit in the refrigerator and marinate, the better these steaks will be. But this is all. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have my sweet potatoes here that we'll have. And then I'm going to make some broccoli for me. And then my husband decided on a salad. But this is the perfect weeknight dinner, even a weekend dinner. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you give this a try. Until next Monday, bye-bye.